asked ChatGPT to give me 10 random ingredients and I'd make a meal out of it. You're gonna be shocked by the results.
So today, ChatGPT gave me paprika, they gave me garlic, chicken thighs, I got some spinach and I got some sweet potatoes as well. I got some honey, soy sauce, cashews, chickpeas, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I got some coconut milk. Now with these ingredients, honest to God, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I have an idea, but we're just gonna kind of dive right into it and talk as we go. So one of the first things I'm gonna make is with my sweet potatoes, I'm gonna make a sweet potato mash. So I gotta get these going in the boiling water first. So as we all know, this is the fun part about cooking. It's all this beautiful prep. Now I have made regular mashed potato, but I've never made sweet potato mash. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna give it a shot. So once I get these fully done, I'm gonna cube them up just so they boil a little bit quicker because I don't want to wait 5 hours. I really don't. Now, before you guys really start seeing what I'm coming up with, comment down below what you think I should make with these ingredients or what you would make just to see how close we really are to each other cooking wise. Because there's a lot of different combinations I can make, a lot of different dishes I can actually make. So just let me know in the comments what you would make. Now I have these beautifully peeled sweet potatoes and I'm gonna cut them up just into smaller pieces. Now I'm not gonna make them into like really small cubes, but I'll just cut them in like quarters because I don't want to wait 15 hours for them to cook. I really don't. Now I'm gonna throw all of these into the pot and just get them working. Now one thing that I will be using that's not in 10 ingredients is butter and olive oil. I mean, I think that's pretty respectable. Without butter and olive oil, what can you really make? You know what I mean? So the first thing I have to work on, especially with my chicken, is I'm gonna marinate this. Now I won't marinate for too long because obviously, you know, I just got the food. I don't have much time. I probably have 20 minutes for marination time, but that's okay. It's perfectly fine. So I have this chicken right here. I'm gonna throw it right into this just Ziploc bag right here. Ziploc bag right there. Now these chicken thighs, they're not big at all. They're just small little chicken thighs, but that's okay. I'm gonna wash my hands. So now I've never done this marination once in my life. We're gonna give it a shot. So first things first is we're gonna throw a little bit of olive oil in this bag. Get that going in there. I'm gonna mix it around just so it gets nice and covered. And then I have some of my paprika. This is, I mean, it might be a little spicy, but that's okay. Throw that in there. We're gonna mix it all in the end, so it's perfectly fine. And then I have, this might get a little crazy. I have soy sauce. I don't know what flavor combinations this is gonna make, how it's gonna really taste. I'm not sure, I'll be honest. So after the soy sauce, then I'm gonna throw in some honey. Now you might be thinking in your head, wow, that is a crazy combination. You're not wrong. It is a very chaotic combination. I've never done it once in my life. I've never marinated anything. That's why the name of the channel is Not So Chef, because we aren't really chefs. Now this should give it a pretty good taste. I'm gonna throw in salt, pepper in there as well. Now I'm gonna close this up, mix it up a little bit, throw it in the fridge. Now I'm just gonna mix it with my hands, really make sure it all gets nice and covered because I want it all to get all that beautiful flavor. Now I wanna make a side for my dish as well because I do have a lot of this extra stuff that I still don't know what I'm gonna do with. I think for the cashews, might use it as a topping. Now I have coconut milk that I'm unsure of and I have chickpeas that I'm also unsure about. Now the coconut milk, I might make it so to sweeten up my mashed potatoes. And I think I'm gonna make a side with garlic, spinach, and chickpeas just to accompany the dish. It might be pretty good. But before that, the first thing I'm gonna do is I have my cashews right here. I'm gonna take some out and just break them a little bit. Now as you see, they're already in the tin. I think they come pre-salted or something. They're honey roasted, so, oh my God, they're so good. Those nuts are so good. I have another Ziploc bag right here. I'm gonna throw in some of these cashews, close that bag up, and we're gonna smash a little bit. So these cashews I will use a little bit later. I honestly have never tasted coconut milk, so let's just give that a go real quick. I'll be honest, it's not great. It's kind of gross. If some of you like it, I mean, props to you, but me? Hell no. Now we're gonna work on our side for the dish. Now I have fresh garlic that I'm gonna use. And first things first, I wanna get some of these cloves out of here. Now I'm just gonna chop these up, not super fine, but just a little fine. Not like you, not that fine. Now before we hop over to the side, I'm gonna throw just some salt on top of this, a touch of olive oil right in the middle. Now we're gonna hop over and make our side. Now we're over here in the frying pan. We got our potatoes boiling right here, our sweet potatoes. Now this is just gonna be a side I make, so we're gonna start off with some olive oil. We're gonna start off with some butter as well. Now these chickpeas are tiny. If you look, they're so small. I've never worked with chickpeas this small in my life. So first things first, I'm gonna throw my garlic right on top. Now I threw in some salt, some pepper, and I'm gonna throw in some of these chickpeas, get them going in the pan. Me and you, we gotta have a talk. You guys aren't subscribed and you need to subscribe. You can't miss anything. I wouldn't want that for you. You can't miss it. I think I'm gonna throw in a little bit of coconut milk into the side because it might cook out a little bit and it might be a little better. So I'm gonna try that. So we're gonna throw it in right here, boys. Just a little, not too much. Because I honestly want it to cook out. I don't like the taste of it, but maybe it'll taste good in this. I mean, guys, we're inventing. This is what we do. You know, this is what we do. So since I've got this going for a little bit, we're gonna throw in our spinach right on top. We have to throw in a lot of spinach because as you guys know, spinach has so much water in it that it literally deteriorates so quick. So I'm gonna throw this to the side. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of olive oil, just cool the pan down for 2 seconds. Then I'm gonna throw in these cashews. I keep saying almonds, but it's cashews. Now, once this is done, we're gonna start our chicken. So the chicken's been marinating for quite some time now. We're gonna take it out of the bag into this little plate right here. And if you see right here on the camera, honestly, it looks pretty good. I don't know how it'll taste, but look-wise, it's looking pretty good. Now we're gonna get it going in the pan. I'm gonna first get a nice sear on all sides of the chicken, and then I'm gonna put it at a low heat and just let it cook on a very, very low heat with the top on. Now I'm gonna start layering this chicken right on there. Now I feel when I do this, it's kind of frying in its own juices, even though I put olive oil and I put butter, it's still frying in that kind of juiciness. Because you have that marination coming off of the chicken and it's just infusing everything with so much flavor. I think I'm still gonna add a little bit of coconut milk to my sweet potatoes just to get them a little bit better. I'm gonna cut some of this amazing garlic. This one I'm actually not gonna cut into really small pieces like I said before. I have a little more butter that I'm gonna throw in there. Throw it right in the middle, make sure it's at a low heat. I'm gonna throw the top on and I'm gonna let it cook. I'm waiting for that internal temp of 165 on the chicken. Now my sweet potatoes are completely cooked, so I'm gonna drain it and then start mashing. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is throw in some butter and throw in some of this coconut milk. Now I got it all in the pan and I'm just gonna start mashing here. That's it. Start mashing away. Again, it's not gonna be too hard because everything's basically cooked already. That's why I like to not overcook it, but cook it a little more than usual. And we have to give it a quick taste test to make sure it's actually pretty good because the coconut milk scares me if I'm being real. Honestly, it works out pretty well. It's not overpowering, gives a little bit of sweetness to it, and I don't really taste the coconut. You do get a hint of it, which I don't mind. But this right here looks absolutely insane. Like genuinely nuts. All right, so this, like you saw on camera, I mean, it looks insane. First things first, let's try our beautiful side dish with our spinach, with our chickpeas, with our coconut milk integrated into it. Guys, it's delicious. You really can't go wrong. I mean, you can't. Then you have your sweet potato mash, which is very, very good. You get a hint of coconut, not too much. Now is my cashew top chicken that I infused with honey, paprika, soy sauce, salt, pepper, olive oil. I mean, it's got it all. Let's cut into it and see what happens. Here goes nothing. Leave a like, subscribe, don't forget. I say it every video. Maybe it's because I'm getting better at cooking. I don't know. But it's absolutely delicious. So next week I want to make a dessert, so comment down below some desserts you want to see me make. And with that being said, leave a like, subscribe.